In the lobby of Ramsey Solutions, Judy is with us. Hi, Judy. How are you?
Hi, Dave. I'm fine. How are you?
I am better than I deserve.
Yay.
It's an honor to have you. Welcome,
Thank
welcome.
you
Where do you
so
live?
much. I live in New Jersey, but work 18 miles outside of New York City, so I live there.
Okay, very
Close
cool.
by.
Welcome to Nashville.
Thank you.
It's a bit of a haul. Did you catch a good flight down here?
Yes, I got
Good.
here at 8 a.m. It's pretty
Good.
early, but I'm here for this and business and some pleasure at the end.
Absolutely. Make sure you get to see Nashville.
Yes.
It's a happening place.
Yes.
Cool beans. Cool. So you're here to do your debt-free scream. How much have you paid
I
off?
am. I paid off about $108,000.
Wow.
Yes, during the last 6 years.
During 6 years.
Yes.
Okay. Making what kind of money during that time?
I started at 50,000 and now I'm over 100, but I don't want to get too specific because I have lots of, friends listening.
Good. Okay. And what do you do for a living?
I make sure your money is safe and your bankers aren't corrupt. I work for the federal government.
I feel better already. Good. Okay. So 108,000. What kind of
Yes.
debt?
I made a really bad financial decision, 6 years back. I bought a house that I couldn't afford. It was a second house, and I over-leveraged myself. So a lot of the debt went to a home equity line of craziness that I used to purchase that second house. And I had owed Home Depot, my mom, 2 credit cards. It was just, it was a big mess. And so I felt overwhelmed by the debt, and I ended up going to the library and looking up all these, just looking for something that talked about personal wealth and wealth building and finances. And then I came across your audiobook, and I listened to it, and I put it in, and you were there yelling at me, telling me that the reason I'm in this financial mess is because of me. I did this, it's my fault. So that was a huge wake-up call for me, and I ended up finding out about your show and listening to it. And then at my church, they offered Financial Peace University, and
Wow.
it just continued on from there. It got serious.
You just got sucked into the portal, didn't you?
Yes. I drank the Kool-Aid.
That's cool. That's good.
So
All
it
right.
was awesome.
So how long ago did you go through Financial Peace University?
That was 2010, I believe.
Okay.
Yes.
So a 6-year walk
6
is a
years.
long walk.
There was Murphy's and stupid tax along the way, and
What was the best year of debt reduction?
this last year. Last year, I'll tell you, year 5 was tough. And it was painful. It was hard because I was tired of eating bologna sandwiches. I was tired of not being able to go on vacation, and all the money was going to the bills. But at the same time, something got birthed. This experience birthed in me determination and perseverance and American grit, and just a will to do better and be something better and know that I can overcome this. So I must say that God is a God of second and third and fourth chances, and he came alongside of me while I was doing this, and he blessed it because he saw how serious I was about it.
Amen.
And I just want to give a special shout out to my financial accountability partner, Nicole. She was there with me for years. We did the budget every month.
Very
We got
cool.
together. We did a post-mortem as to what happened that month before. And then we were reviewing and challenging each other with what we're going to do in the next month. And, we were in each other's faces. We were just reminding each other that why are we doing this? Why is it important? When what our life is going to look like after we paid off all the debt. So it was
in
amazing.
the 5th year, that was tough.
Yes.
When things were birthed,
Yes.
determination, grit,
American grit.
American grit. When that stuff was birthed, was it because you could barely see a flicker at the end of the tunnel, that there was a light at the end of the tunnel? Was it like hope that kicked some of that in, or was it you just leaned into it so hard that you just weren't going to stop? Which was it?
I think I saw that even though it was challenging, I saw promotions that came along that, the hard work ended up giving me the promotion, and God saying, okay, I see what you're doing. Here's some more money to get yourself out of this hole that you dug yourself in. So year 5 was challenging, but at the same time, there were gifts given in between. So it re-inspired me to keep going and realize I'm not that far. I'm almost done.
Yeah, that part right there. So there's something about when you can see the finish line.
Yes.
Even if it's way out there, you can see it.
It's true.
You can get there.
Yes.
It's like there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not an oncoming train. When that clicks, grit does kick in.
Yes.
Determination does kick in. Because I've got this theory, even with me, when it happened to me, that hope is somehow tied into that equation.
Yes.
That when that grit and hope are brother and sister somehow.
Yes.
That they work together. I don't think grit is just you grind it out and have no idea if it's going to work.
No.
There's something about grit that has hope mixed into it. I don't know what the recipe is. 2 parts one,
Well,
3 parts the other, however it works.
You're mixed into it too, of course, because it was, and I really want to thank you and your team because you guys are awesome. And you gave me the roadmap. You gave me the guidance through listening to Uncle Dave on the podcast every day, and you just telling us and encouraging us what to do. And I'm just thankful, and you really are doing great work here. So thank you so much.
I do appreciate that. It's part of that equation too, though, that you've got somebody speaking over you that's doing that. I mean, you and I hadn't met until today, and yet I'll always be your Uncle Dave, and I'll be honored to do that. So, but soon it'll be Grandpa Day for some of y'all. But anyway, we'll move along on that. But yeah, there's something mixed in there that causes people. I think these debt-free screams do that for people.
Yeah,
they go, yeah, that gal. I mean, she's up there in New York City where the expenses are high.
It is.
And she's fighting, and she's single, and she's doing this. I can relate to her, and I couldn't relate to those other people, but that one there, man, and there's something about this that does all of this. There's a community forming around this whole thing across the nation with the podcasts and the YouTube channel and all that stuff. So.
And it's true, Dave, because we all make mistakes. We all want do-overs, and I just want people to know that if you made a really bad financial decision, you can recover. Because I never thought 6 years ago when I started this, and I saw my salary then, I'm like, well, how is this going to happen? How is this going to work? And then 6 years later, my salary is more than double. So I really am amazed about the program, and then God coming alongside and just making everything move in the right direction. So
yeah. How old are you?
Over 21.
You're sensitive about numbers, aren't you? You're not that old.
I'll tell you off the air, Dave.
You're not that old. You're not that old. You're a youngster.
Okay, great.
All right, whatever. All right, that's incredible. What a great story, Judy.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Dave.
you. And I do feel better if you're watching over.
I am, sir.
Yeah, if you're watching over the bureaucrats up there and make sure they're behaving. Because you've actually got a thing past intellect. It's now called wisdom.
Thank you, yes.
So, very cool.
Yes.
Good for you.
Yay.
Judy in New York City area, $108,000 paid off in 6 years. Making 50 to now over double that. Count it down. Let's hear a debt-free scream.
1, 2, 3. I'm debt-free!
Well done, kiddo. Well done.